Hello friends, I am Professor Jay Desai from GIDC Degree Engineering College, Abrama, Navsari. In last lecture, we were seen about KVL and KCL. Now in today's lecture, we will see the example based on KVL. So, what is the example? Find the total current I of the following circuit using KVL. So this one is the circuit. You have to find the total current I. So before calculating the example, you have to identify how many loops are there. So how many loops are there? There are two loops. First one is this loop. Second one is this loop. Let's say the current of loop 1 is I1, the current of loop 2 is I2. Now the direction of current. As we seen in the last lecture, that current is always flows from positive to negative. So this current starts to flow from here and ends over here. So this one is the direction of current. Okay, so current starts to flow over here and ends over here. So this one is the direction of current. Now, in last lecture, I have told you that while you calculating the example using KVL, try to maintain the equation V is equals to IR. For that, I have told you that always consider the leaving sign of the element. But resistor have no polarity. But for our convenience, we have to assume the entering side as a positive and the leaving side as a negative. Again, I am repeating, resistor has no polarity. But this assumption is for our convenience only. Okay, so starting with the loop 1, for loop 1, we are writing the equation starting with 10 watt. This one is the entering, this one is the leaving. So it is a 10, but leaving sign is positive, so it is a positive. As I told you, entering sign of your resistor is positive, leaving sign of your resistor is negative. You have to assume. So it is minus 2. But current and resistors are dependent on each other. So always current and resistor is writing with each other only, or writing with the combination of each other only. So minus 2, what is the current? I1. Now minus 4. See over here. This resistor gets both the current, that is I1 and I2. This resistor gets both the current, that is I1 and I2. So you have to write down both the currents while you write down the equation for this resistor. So over here, right now we are writing the equation for loop 1. So it is I1 first and I2 second. Now the matter is that I1 plus I2 or I1 minus I2. For this, you have to see the direction of your current. See, this direction, the direction of current is this. Means what? These 4 ohm resistors get the current from the both loop in the same direction. So it is plus. This is like that two vehicles comes like this. The vehicle of this loop comes over here, the vehicle of this loop comes over here. If this direction is supposed to be reverse, so what happens? This direction comes, this vehicle comes from this direction, this vehicle comes from this direction. So though the opposite directions are there, the vehicle meets an accident. And as you know that if you met an accident, then what happened? The velocity of a particular is decreased. That's why it is negative sign if the direction of this current is negative. But over here, what happened? The direction of this current is in the same direction. So it is positive, is equals to 0. Now do the bracket simplification. 10 minus 2i1 minus 4i1 minus 4i2 is equals to 0. Therefore, 10 minus 6i1 minus 4i2 is equals to 0. Therefore, 6i1 plus 4i2 is equals to 10. Equation number 1. Okay. For loop 2. Okay. Starting with this. So it is a 12 minus 4. Okay, now we are writing for loop 2. So I2 first and I1 second. Again the direction of current of for the both loop are same. So it is plus minus 2I2 minus 6I2 is equals to 0. Therefore 12 minus 4I2 minus 4I1 minus 2I2 minus 6I2 is equals to 0. Therefore 12 minus 4I1 minus 4 minus 2 minus 6 minus 6 minus 12 minus 12I2 is equals to 0. Therefore 4I1 plus 12I2 is equals to 12. Equation number 2. Now you have to find I1 and I2. Now you have to find I1 and I2. So what you have to do? Okay, so how many equations are there? This one is your first equation, this one is your second equation. Okay, now you have to eliminate either I1 or either I2. So okay, so see, if you multiply this equation by 3, if you multiply equation number 1 by 3, then what is the value? Multiply by 3, so it is 18I1 plus 12I2 is equals to 30. Or and write down this equation as it is. 4I1 plus 12I2 is equals to 12. Okay, do the sign change. So this 4 is positive, so it is negative. This 12 is positive, it is negative. This 12 is positive, it is negative. So plus 12I2 minus 12I2. So this one is supposed to be cancels. 18 minus 4. So it is 14I1 is equals to 30 minus 12, 18. Therefore I1 is equals to 18 by 14. So what is the value of 18 by 14? It is 1.285 ampere. So what is the value of I1? 1.285 ampere. Put this I1 either in equation number 1 or either in equation number 2. Okay, put I1 in equation number 1. Therefore 6 with the bracket 1.285 plus 4I2 is equals to 10. Therefore what is the 6 into 1.285? 6 into 1.285 is equals to what? 7.71 plus 4I2 is equals to 10. Therefore 4I2 is equals to 10 minus 7.71. Therefore 4I2 is equals to 10 minus 7.71. So it is 2.29. Therefore I2 is equals to 2.29 divided by 4. Therefore I2 is equals to 2.29 divided by 4. So it is 0.572 ampere. Now what you asked for? You asked for total current I. Therefore total current I is equals to I1 plus I2. What is the value of I1? 1.285 plus 0.572 is equals to 1.285 plus 0.572 is equals to 1.857 ampere. So this one is the sum based on KVL. By this way you can solve the sum by using KVL. Hope you all are understand very smoothly. Thank you.